Hi guys, so the purpose of today's video is to research plants from native habitats of leopard geckos in the wild and to try and get as close a match as we can um, from our local garden centres. So leopard geckos, they cover a wide range of areas from Pakistan to Nepal to Western India to Afghanistan. Even Iran. So it's quite a large area. Now, because my terrarium is split into different zones, these specific plants that I have here, the labels, are representative of the plants in the woodland zone, which is designed to kind of, well, the aim here is to replicate an area of Nepal where leopard geckos have been discovered in the wild. So I've been researching plant databases online of plants of Nepal, as we can see here. And then if I use this is an orchid. So this Dendrobium nobile, apologies for my pronunciation of the Latin names. So simply, if I just type in the name of the plant into the search engine, so comes up with history, so there we go. So we've got Dendrobium there, just click on that one there. List of lower taxa because there's different varieties, and then we go down the list and then we can see that Dendrobium nobile is here, so it is a native of Nepal. So that's a good one to use, and it produces lovely white, pure white flowers, and I'll show you what it looks like in a second. So I've planted that in the woodland side. Next one we're going to look at is this guy. It's a dianthus. So let me just have a quick look to see if this exists anywhere in Nepal. So it's in the search history. Yes, it does. There's only one. Is it the one that I have? With the variety. So Dianthus chinensis. This is a Dianthus del something. So it's not the exact same species of Dianthus, but it's close enough, so that will do. It was available in the garden centre. So yeah, so it's a good, this is a good tool to kind of research plants of native habitats and regions and countries. And then you can cross match. Then it's good to do a list of these and then figure out what's available in the garden centres. I mean, I did this research on my phone whilst I was at the garden centre, so I was looking at the plants. These particular plants are kind of good for growing in alpine areas, so like rockeries and borders and alpine kind of walls and stuff. So, and the ones that kind of look pretty and nice, I had a look online to see whether they were from Nepal, and yes, they were. So yeah. Next one I've got here is a Carex grass. Now, I haven't planted this in the woodland side. I've put this in the humid zone. So this grass produces nice, graceful tufts of grass. And leopard geckos live in grassland areas as well. So let's just have a look at see what comes up. So Carex. Yes, we have 76 varieties of Carex in Nepal. So let's just narrow it down and see. Now this particular species is Carex bronco. Is that appearing on the list? No. but we'll get away with it because it's a type of Carex. I mean, obviously you can't buy, you know, garden centres can only hold a certain amount of plants and etc. and whatnot. So, you know, it's impossible to always get the exact plants from specific regions. But to get a close match is good enough for the terrarium. And then I'm going to just quickly show you now. I've been doing some little experiments to measure the soil quality and soil pH values of the soil in the terrarium in the different zones. Now, from one of my previous video, I briefly introduced you to the IBBot hub, which provides the information from the IBBot devices used to measure soil quality, air humidity and air temperature. We're just going to talk a bit today about the soil quality device, which is that little gadget there, which I've got sticking in the soil there. That is used to measure the soil moisture and soil electrical conductivity. Now, I'm still getting my head around this as to how it all works. But basically, this chart here, so it's saying that the moisture is 70%. And if we'll go to soil, the soil quality, the electrical conductivity. Now, this is the bit that I need to kind of get my head around a bit more. Basically, in a nutshell, the higher the electrical conductivity means that the more nutrients there is in the soil.